Alright, gang, what's up? I'm back. This is the Week 9 preview. I'm wearing my dreads here for two reasons. One, starting to get cold here in Statesboro. And two, much like Larry Fitzgerald, I'm really starting to get frustrated. Not for my team, not for any other reason other than this trade argument that's been going on in the league, guys. Kind of fed up with it, but the setting, the rules are what they are. I did change it to 5 vetoes to veto a trade. I think it's fair enough that at least half the league has to not want the trade to go through for it to be vetoed. I think that's fair. So five will be the number to get a trade vetoed. Again, I don't understand why this trade is getting vetoed. I really don't. I'm really wondering why this trade at all is even being talked about. I don't know why it wasn't proposed, accepted, and done with. I really don't get it. But to each his own, so you guys had your reasoning, and whatever that is, I don't care. I'm just asking now for the future, unless there's just a huge elephant in the room, monster reason you want to trade vetoed, I ask that you don't veto, because one of these days you're going to need to make a trade that's going to matter to you, that's going to mean something to you, and it's going to get shot down because these other guys are going to remember what you did to them. But again, do whatever you want. It's your vote. You can veto it. You can uphold it. I'm not changing anything based on y'all's opinion. Again, I am the commissioner, and I'll do what I think is best for the league and make rules changing and such accordingly. But enough of the bullshit. Let's get into the good stuff. Got a couple of notes here at Week 9. Bill has won 3 straight matchups, guys. He has moved from 10th to 7th after dropping his first 5 games. All 3 of these wins have been 95 plus point wins. I don't know what this means for Bill's team. I don't know if this means he's going on a streak or what. But let's not forget, guys, Bill's still in this. I say that because the 5th through the 10th place teams are all 3-5. Okay, I know some teams are kind of down and out right now, players injuries wise, but I wouldn't count anybody out right now. I haven't broken down the matchups for the remaining of the season, so I don't know who technically cannot make the playoffs. But and I'm sure there's one of those teams out there. But right now, as far as I know, everyone's got a shot, guys. So keep playing. And to quote Herm Edwards, we play to win the game, guys. So keep at it. Also, one last note: in a 2-week span, just 2 matchups, Van Sant has managed to fall from 4th to 10th, all because of MJD. That's crazy. Well, I won't say all because. Who knows what are the reasons, but it doesn't help that MJD is not playing. Let's get into the predictions for this Week 9. First matchup, we got back to the Foster versus the Price is Right. AJ has dropped his last 2. Matt Price is playing a little bit better than he did at the beginning of the season, but getting Foster and AJ Green back, I can't say much against AJ this week. I'm going to take AJ by 13. Next up, we got Colt to Forte 5 versus the worst team. Colby has had a little bit of luck this season, even more luck last week catching AJ on his bye, on Foster and Green's bye. But none to say the least. He is 5-3. He is in 3rd place, so let's not cut him short too much. But Duke is showing no signs of losing anytime soon. He's won his last 3. I got Duke by 20 here. Next up, we got Bud Light Football versus DMC. Doobies Mean Cookies. It's really hard to pick one here. I like both teams. I like what they're doing right now. Jordan just has had some bad luck recently with Fitzgerald and Colston in the past 2 weeks, not putting up the numbers they need to for his team. But maybe he'll get back on track here. Bill has won his last 3, but streaks only last so long in fantasy. I'm taking Jordan by 7 in this one. Next, we got Goose versus Nig Newtons. Van Sant has dropped his last 4. MJD is out, as I mentioned earlier, and I'm not saying that the Goose is an obvious win here, but he has won his last 2. He's back to 500, and his team has been pretty consistent. Again, he has not scored under 89 points. I believe it's 89 points this season. So look for him to get a win here. I got Garrett by 10. That's all for the week. No, excuse me. I got one more game of the week. Cruising to the Ship versus George W. Both teams are pretty close here. Bryce has lost his last two. Hogan has lost his last one. The only reason I'm picking Bryce in this one is because of Stevan Ridley being out. Bryce has got a full normal starting lineup, and Hogan, I'm saying you're going to lose this one by 2 just because of Ridley being out. I mean, I don't have any other way to pick that one. So good luck, guys, in your weeks. By the way, I made those predictions based off all the players. I know y'all haven't set your lineups yet, so don't look for those numbers to be totally accurate, but it's just what I'm thinking. To the fantasy intern and to the fantasy guru, guys, I'm going to be a little bit busier later in the week. That's why this is coming up to you on Tuesday. But I'm going to go ahead and throw y'all the buy or sell options this week, and y'all include them in your post if you will, your responses to them. So I got for the first buy or sell option this week, AJ misses the playoffs after losing his last 2. He continues to fall. You guys let me know what you got on that one. Buy or sell option number 2, Van Sant gets 6 wins to finish, at least 6 wins to finish out this season with MJD being out. What you think on that one? The third buy or sell option, Matt Price sneaks into the playoffs with a 6-6-1 record. That's completely 500. That's 6 wins, 6 losses, and 1 tie. Kind of throwing that out there. What you guys think on that one? For my fourth buy or sell option, I've got if a 3-5 team takes a loss this week. If any 3-5, whatever 3-5 team does take a loss this week, does that mean they are totally out of a playoff shot? Can any of the 3-5 teams that might lose this week still turn it around and finish strong? Let me know. And for the fifth final buy or sell option this week, fantasy intern and fantasy guru, I'm gonna get kind of bold on this one, but Bill makes the playoffs after starting 0-5. What do you think? All right, that's been my week 9 preview for the week, guys. Really enjoying how competitive the league is right now, knowing that no one is really out of it. Other than that, I don't have anything else for you guys. Keep up the message board chats. Let me know what y'all are thinking. Stay tuned. The NFL trade deadline is Thursday. Some of your players may be getting traded. Who knows? Hasn't been a lot of talk, but we'll see. Other than that, have a good week, and I'm out.